Ah, boy, I'm pretty late. I think I'm pretty late. Like the way you guys to another Marvel TV talk. I did not know The Gifted was on break. I don't know if it's on break or like that was the first season. I really don't know. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you guys to another Marvel TV talk. While I'm be covering Marvel's Runaways episode 8 and Agents of Shield episode 5. I'm getting Agents of Shield since that was the first one I watched, and this is pretty much like a re. This is it's the episode is titled Rewind because we go back and see what happens to Fitz after everybody else got taken to the future, and this is because we never knew. The last episode we saw was like Fitz taking off his mask, like yo, that think they should fight to the death. We honestly don't know what the fuck's Fitz been going on with, and we still don't know exactly because there's still more to come. But he was instead when everybody else got took by Edop, Fitz was left to get took by like the authorities, and so they kept him captive. And then he said I just need books, a TV, and food. I think books and TV and paper and pencil. And so that was how he was able to do what he needed to do to try to find Jebba. But he just actually his main thing was getting a message out to Lewis. I think the guy's name Lewis. Even if his name's not Lewis, it's going to be Lewis for this review. I haven't seen him in quite some time. I can't remember the last time he was on the show, but he came back talking about him and Bobby. You know, I was a real fan of their relationship. I kind of wish they would have brought Bobby along, but I understand why they didn't. But this was to me, it was a very good episode because it really. Fitz is probably one of my favorite characters on the show. I really love him and Daisy, probably my two favorite characters on the show. And they steady doing more with Fitz's character. I think they really realized like this guy really has like star power, and so they really getting deeper into his character and this whole journey about him breaking out and him having to break back in just so he can and discovering like the girl. And her father, I can't remember who her father was. I remember they said like her father could predict like see people's deaths. My whole thing, I do not remember her father. It's probably because I don't remember. It's horrible, but I remember him, but I can't like vision him. But it's her whole thing. She can see what's going on, and instead of talking, she put on writes it on paper, and she lets Fitz know why he wasn't gone because he has to save them, which is crazy. But I'm still wondering why did they have to go to the future to save the future when they could have stayed in the past and saved stop prevented whatever they did in the past from happening, so the future will turn out different. But y'all know how time travel. Listen, whenever you involve like time travel shit, you get kind of confused. So either way it go, they Fitz uses a pod from Edoc to just freeze himself for like 74 years. So and ultimately he'll be able to go his own way. And it's another thing that's crazy to me is that they're only 74 years in the future. And it's just make you wonder like, damn, do people really forget what the world was like in just 74 years? I mean, shit, I can remember how shit was in like 19 something. I wasn't alive then, but trust me, if I got in a time machine and went back to like 1913, just for example, believe me, I know where to go and where not to go. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I just really enjoyed this episode because it really like we got like some really good character moments with Fitz and him still battling with who he became in the program and stuff like that. There was even a flash of that when he grabbed Edog and put his head on the table like, "Yo, you gonna tell me what the fuck they had or how the fuck I can get there?" Also, the lady in the military, I think she's in the military. She's pretty much shot her two agents and those two soldiers right in the fucking head, and I'm pretty sure there's something going on with that. It seems to be a lot of things going on, and we just don't know. And also, there's we see that mask that Fitz had on at the end of this episode, but we got to see how does he become the person that he is. So I think that's going to cover the next episode. Will also cover what's been going on with Fitz, and then the episode after that it'll pick up there, and then we'll move forward on in the story. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode of Agents of Shield. It's probably one of my favorites. If I'm being real, it's one of my favorites. We got to see Lewis. Fitz was great. We got to understand about Edog. But we still don't understand exactly what's going on to me. And that would be a great segue because I'm going right into Marvel's Age, not Marvel's Age, Marvel's Runaways, episode 8, to where I'm still kind of like, yo, where are we headed? I mean, like this. One thing I think they did great with this is it had a great cast and people that you care about and people that you enjoy seeing. But at the same time, I don't know exactly where the story going. I don't know exactly who Jonah is and what his whole purpose is. But I think, give me a second, because I'm finna say something, but I'm gonna say that for I think probably the end of this video. I remember it because it's something. It's a big point of this thing. It started off with like Molly still moving in with her relative, and her giving her a letter that was from her parents because what's the name, didn't want to give it to her to Dale and fuck, I can't think of her name, but her adopted parents pretty much. She didn't want to give it to them because she didn't trust them. In which the letter pretty much started like, fine, Eileen, and that's her elephant. She's wondering like, yo, what does this mean? But and we'll get back, and that's another thing that I had to loop around to as well. But the biggest thing going on is Victor's dying pretty much at this point. Tina's here now. Alex's parents are here now, and pretty much the entire pride shows up while Victor's dying. And they trying to save his life. Chase is upstairs. Gert, what is Gert? Gert is chilling with the raptor. Gert is chilling with a dinosaur. They become very close friends because she doesn't feel safe right now. Alex and Nico are having problems. Alex ended up telling Nico that, hey, me and Amy was talking about some stuff before, you know what I'm saying? She's just having to kill herself, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't know everything, and I didn't want to just, you know what I'm saying, let you, or really mess things up. I don't know exactly why he would keep that from them. That's kind of something that bothered me too. But we actually got to see Amy this episode. There's a couple flashbacks with her. I mean, she was talking to Alice, and apparently Amy broke into her mother's company, which was supposed to be impossible, but she was able to do it. So I'm pretty sure that's where Alex got the whole password and everything from. So him and Amy were communicating about that, but we still don't know exactly how Amy died or was supposedly committed suicide. But if I'm just guessing, and I said I was gonna say this for the end of the episode, but I'm pretty much guessing it was Jonah. But at the same time, was Jonah around at that time? You know what? He probably was, because if you think about it, that image of when Frank pictures him and Tiffany was whatever his wife's name is. Her and Jonah were fucking. Jonah was around at the time, so I'm pretty sure Jonah just, whatever he does, it doesn't last that long, and he has to get another sacrifice. But now he's finally fully cured. But at that time, he was able to just walk around freely. So that probably the time he killed Amy. No, that was 2 years ago. I don't know. That was 2 years ago when Amy died. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm pretty sure after Jonah gets like a sacrifice, he goes back to like, not scared of Jonah, the regular Jonah that we seeing now, that pulling up in motherfucking ghosts and shit. These fucking rich bastards. Anyway, it was a lot of things happening. It really was a lot of things happening. Frank tried to save Victor, couldn't. For some reason, it wouldn't work now. Does that mean like Jonah stuff can't work on people he's already healed? It's very strange, and I promise you, if you know, this is one of the things I'm probably not mad at if somebody just let me know like why certain things happen, because I don't know for sure. Okay, I don't know. Also, we still have the stuff going. This was more like adult oriented, adult like episode, not like rated for adults. It's just like it seemed like it was more centered around the adults, and the kids had kind of less to do. Chase is still going. He's contemplating how he feels about his dad, even though his dad just tried to kill him, and his mom pretty much tried to save him, but he still wants his dad to come back. Uh, I mean, he just out. It's kind of that feeling of how people just say like, yo, they just really want their dad around. Uh, I get it, but my dad just tried to kill me. I'm pretty much like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. I'm sorry. I just don't think I can forgive. I'm gonna say I can't forgive somebody for trying to kill me, but like, your reasoning. What? Listen, if I stole $1 million from you and you tried to kill me, I understand. But me working on something that we've been working on, you just completely snap and try to kill me, nah, brother. Don't think I can. Chase didn't do nothing to him for him to feel like that, but Chase still wants him alive. Of course, it's his dad, so you know he still has feeling for him. Tina saves Robert from sacrificing himself for Chase's mom, who nobody knows the name of, and they pretty much described how useless she is in this show. That's pretty much like, oh yeah, you can go. You don't do nothing. You just stay at home. And she's like, yo, I manage him. So it's like, yo, and everybody was just like, out of everybody, you probably the most expendable person. Okay, like seriously. It's crazy because Jonah told like, pretty much all y'all expendable. Victor's the only one I really need. But, you know. And another thing I noticed, he said the drilling starts in 2 weeks. What? I think that's the property of what's name that about Alex's parents is bought, or that Victor bought from them for like the 5 million, what 5 million or 10 million. It was that whole thing that they bought from them that they partnered with. They probably wish they wouldn't have never did. It's a lot of things. They fit a lot of stuff into these things, and you pretty much pay attention to them all. But probably the thing I think I was bothered with the most was the fact that Chase pretty much broke the laptop after all this time of wait, just because like, oh no, we can't do it. There was a better way you could have described to them what was going on instead of destroying the laptop with all the evidence. But Nico also found Amy's cell phone, which I'm pretty has a lot of information what's going on with Pride and their parents. But I probably would have whooped Chase's ass. Yeah, I definitely would have. Matter of fact, ain't no problem. I would have beat the fuck out of Chase. Cause like, bro, like it was an easier way you can do this. Like, we ain't homeboys for nothing. You can just tell me like, hey, so and so is going on with my dad. We can't release it yet. You can keep it. I ain't tripping, but just we have to make some things work first before we just release this information because it's gonna fuck it up. And I pretty much knew Chase was gonna be one of the ones to back out on it, and like I knew it from the beginning. And also another thing we learned that Carolina told Frank about what's going on in Pride, and I want to see how he's gonna react to it. Is he gonna approach Jonah, or is he gonna approach his wife? It's a lot of different. Like I said, it'd be a lot of shit going on in this damn show, and they, like I said, they fit a lot of things into these episodes, and they make you wonder where it's going next because Frank is not necessarily dead, but he's just like in a stasis. He's in a coma, but also he's in a stasis of like. I'm gonna say pause. His whole everything he does is on pause right now, and if you stay pause for too long, he could possibly eject. I'm using VCR terms, motherfuckers. Yeah, I think the another thing I said I know I had to get to. I almost forgot was Molly sneaking out to go back to the train station where apparently she left her elephant. But my only question is why sneak out and why can't you wait till the morning? Like to me, Molly just be doing it. I tell y'all last week, it's like smart thing, dumb shit. She hasn't left this spot yet. She's gonna every time she has a smart option and a dumb option, she chooses the dumb option every day. But I know she, and people just make the excuse like, yeah, she young. I'm like, bro, listen, even I've been young before. It's not like I've been fucking like this age, like my whole life. Like, bro, I understand. Like I made dumb decisions, but I also made some smart decisions. A lot of them. I don't know, I always choose the dumb ones, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what exactly her parents left her as well, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna have some more information. So the information, I think the most vital things right now is the information that Molly has and the information that's on Amy's phone. Those two things are probably gonna tell us a whole bunch more that we need to know. Even though I don't think it's still gonna tell us everything, but maybe we'll get some clarity as to where we're headed. Because I'm still trying to see what's the end goal for everything. That's my own thing. But anyway, I thank you guys for joining me for another Marvel TV Talk this week. I appreciate that. Hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about these episodes, each of these shows down in the comments. And I'll catch up with you guys later.